So the goal is to be able to run an Openshift build that will be serving, that will be used in a service, a knative service. So we have a lot of things, but in knative we have a build template which is gonna use an image called video OC builder, which is holding the OC command line and build small command line. And basically we want to do something along those lines, but in two steps. One, to create the Docker, the build config, the Openshift build config, and the other one is to, so this is this one, and the other one is to run it and fail or not according. So this is a template, so we can apply it easily and it will pop up here. So now we have a template. This is basically gonna create a build config with this template. All of those will be completed using the variables. So if I wanted to just start a build, I would do that. So I want to build this this project, which is a simple Python Flask project, and I'm gonna use the template's name. So I mean, it's not definite name, but I want to use the Openshift build. I want to use the source, the image stream input Python 3.6 because, well, it's a Python project. I want to output this into Docker image, which will be on the Docker Hub for now, because Knative will need to download it using, well, we'll need to resolve these digest and stuff, and like it didn't work on internal Openshift registry for startup, and I gotta give it a name. I wish I could, like, I think one of the next thing to do would be to not require the name and create one, but for now just specify the name. So I could run this one. Let's see, I apply one.build, and what we'll see is we have a knative build. The knative build is creating the build config and is starting a build. So if we describe the build config, full build, we'll see there's one running. The source is this one. Well, it's basically what we had in YAML. I'm getting the stuff in YAML. I have the actual, well, a bit more complete, but I have what I specified, and it's completed. So if I'm looking at my build, my knative build, I can see that it's succeeded, and these are the steps. So this one is a knative step, this one too. So this one is gonna initial, well, create secret and stuff like this. For knative, this is gonna check out the source, and then those are the two steps that were defined in my build template. So we have that. So, well, we can just delete the build for now. So let's now, the main problem with that is right now the builds created by this template, so by this tool, are not deleted if I remove the knative build, because the knative build doesn't own those. So when you delete stuff, in Kubernetes everything that is owned by an object will be deleted, and it's not the case, so I can or have to delete it by hand. So now I'm back to square one where I just had the template. So now let's look at the serving. So the serving is, I want the service running this image, so the image we build or will build. I want to pass some variables, so it's basically just a really simple how to say that, a really simple hello world. This is wrong because it shouldn't be there, so ignore this part. And so I have the revision template, so it's gonna be the service, what does the service, and the build part of the configuration is how to build the image here that will be used in my service. And it's basically what we had in the build definition earlier. So same as before, if I'm applying this one, we'll see a bunch of stuff creating service configuration. So this is knative stuff, and the interesting part is this one. So knative created a build 000.1 for my service, so it's using the name and an index. And this one, well, it's created the build define here, so created a full build in Openshift. It's running it, so it's gonna run. So it's already at step 2. So we can also logs /load. Alright, well, I didn't have time to check the log, but once the build finished, the deployment is going because the image is ready and it's now running. So now I can do a curl. I always forgot. I can do this curl, for example. So hello world Python my projects example, and it's gonna just talk to the Openshift thing. So this is all we got. The URL is built by knative, but overall you can see it here. That's why I added the main sheet here. So this is all for now. There's a couple of things to enhance. Mainly, it's really the bare minimum to build an image using build config and a S2I approach, so source to image. I think we could do better, more extensibility, but like this was the first thing. So it is. It's all for now.